you wonder whether that's going to be enough.
Yeah, I mean, you've now made it so they need a touchdown rather than a field goal to catch them. But you're right. If they'd gotten 6 out of that drive, this would be a much different game.
So now here come the Dolphins. Play action, Tannehill. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A big play, Tannehill to Parker. 74 yards. In the red zone this time. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defensive front there. They held their ground, pretty much stoned them on that play, and ended up creating a lost yardage play.
Yeah, drop them from the 1 back to the 2. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Tannehill now to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills, and it's 3rd and short.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Now Tannehill on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows that throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied, and the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. And not great starting field position here for the offense. Here's a give to Crowell. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. You know, I was going to ask you if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll run it again with Crowell. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Cameron Wake in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Here's Britton Colquitt now. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Taken from just outside the 30. Might have been one man away from 6 points. As it stands, it's a huge return. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
2nd down following the incompletion. He'll look to throw. And Stills bringing it in. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you've got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. He's back to throw. And Stills over the middle. Tannehill finding Stills, and it's a Dolphin 1st down. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Now Tannehill saying, let's get to the line. And the spike comes here, and that stops the clock at 25 seconds. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. Back to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
First and goal here from the 2. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. They'll look to throw. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now Tannehill. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Tannehill keeps on the sneak, and he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. Now it's Crowell. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And Crowell lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. One last throw here for Tannehill. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line. And that's where the return stops. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for the Browns, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for Miami, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.